Yeah, we attended the Latin America and the Caribbean Economic Forum. Of course, it's key and critical because Africa has through the AU, declared this region as the sixth region of the African Union due to the African diaspora. Evidently, because of the trade wars, the discussions on trade diversification, and the establishment and pursuing, of course, new trade corridors, it's imperative here for South Africa. We ordinarily do that via a number of regional mechanisms through CELAC. You would recall also that Mercosur, through the South African Customs Union, of which South Africa is a key pen holder, have a preferential trade agreement. And those are the consequent discussions, of course, in terms of trade diversification. And we should also appreciate the fact that Panama constitutes the second largest free trade area in the world after Hong Kong, and augmented obviously by the fact that it has the biggest, the Panama Canal, which really allow access from the trans-Atlantic to the Pacific. So those are key issues that we have engaged with at this Latin America and the Caribbean Economic Forum. Of course, at a bilateral level, part of the key outcomes of this high-level visit to this country is the draft memorandum of understanding on political consultations, which will be presided over at senior officials level. We are speaking also about the essential feature of the resuscitation of our existing memorandum of understanding on maritime as a key economic sector, understanding the unique opportunities for South Africa's young people that maritime as an economic sector present to ourselves. And I think we could obviously leverage through our bilateral relationship, the very uniqueness of your Panama Canal here. So I think overall the visit has been successful in terms of the achievements of our objectives. You would recall that we preceded this economic forum with a high-level, visit to Nicaragua because of the unique relationship politically between South Africa and Nicaragua. Understanding that both countries have waged anti-colonial and anti-imperialist struggles. So we had very unique discussions in terms of the changing of the geopolitical landscape, how it influences Latin America and the Caribbean, and what should be the responsibility of a people's loving government to continue obviously to deepen political solidarity, but also to establish key economic diplomacy relationships.